What's up guys, Caleb here, and today this is the first episode of my Building a Tiny Lego City series. It's basically a series where I'm going to be showing you exactly what I built and what I added into a tiny city. I've always wanted to build a modular city, except I've never had all the parts to build a modular city, so I decided I'm going to build a tiny modular city. You gotta start exactly knowing how small 8x8 studs are. I'm building it on an 8x8 stud thing. You can see how small it is compared to the minifig here. It's surprisingly small, and it's gonna be definitely pretty hard to add as much detail as I can. I got inspired off this Lego Neighborhood book, where they basically have all these really great little builds in there, and that's sort of what gave me some sort of sense of inspiration, I guess. I decided to basically do two layers of sidewalk, one that would be like a dark gray on more on the inside, one that would be a light gray, preventing it from going into the road. I might add a road in later. I'm not really sure if I'll add a road in later, but I basically just connected those down. Pretty simple to do that, and that's basically the sidewalk system I was going to use. I decided to start with a little, almost like a little restaurant building, started with a little clear door and had some little like red frame around it with this really cool brown color scheme. I decided I would make it Chili's with this little clip piece, and it really just clips in there very easily. I also made a tiny little pepper that you can just put in there, and it was a really cool technique that made me get it at a really cool angle. I also do have a custom lighting kit, and although I am not going to be putting lighting in this one, I might put lighting in it later, so I decided I would give it a little test run to see exactly how it looks with lighting, and no surprise, it lit up in there. Not too much to talk about with that, but it looks really good, and I basically sort of lined it up and also built a corner section, which I might make a park later. I'm definitely going to make a park section of the micro scale city later, but I wanted to test out exactly how it looked. The second building I built was basically like a little sort of restaurant slash, I don't know, just some sort of little restaurant or store. I used a little service sign from the actual Lego Friends set, and it connects right up to there, pretty much modular style. Also left the interior open of this in case I want to install lighting later, and put a little white head on top of there, which basically acts as a sort of water tank, I guess. At this point, it was definitely starting to come together as an actual city, and you can see the backs. I might add detail to the backs later on. I also added a little like sort of stoplight or just light on the Chili's mock. A time lapse. I decided to make the third building like an ancient Catholic church because I wanted to do something with stained glass and like some big grand old-fashioned church with stained glass. So I decided to do that. This time lapse obviously doesn't cover all of it, but yeah, I basically decided to make the third building a grand church. I came up with the idea on my own to basically make the stained glass, where I got a bunch of different colors of studs and basically stacked them into two rows of stacks, and you literally just press them into there, and it turned out looking really cool. It gives us this really neat stained glass effect, and it's gonna look great if I add lighting in later. So there you have it. That is the first episode of me building a tiny city. Leave your thoughts on the first episode in the comments below. I'm excited to put more in this series. I'm definitely going to do a park mock. Also, my dad built a tiny building that I didn't put in here, but I will put it in the next city update, so you can expect to see that. But I definitely want to add a park and definitely finish areas of the sidewalk here, because I didn't quite get that all finished. As I said, let me know your thoughts on the episode in the comments. This is Seabreak Productions, sign off for now. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with my latest content. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.